Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I love Loopy's Crochet and Treasures. My name's Tracy. I wanted to get on today and do the 20 question tag everybody's been doing. I think everybody's done it but me, so anyway, I thought I'd get on and do it. It's kind of neat, get to know each other a little better. But the first question was, what does your name mean? And it says my name is, it means warrior, Tracy means warrior, so I thought that was neat. And then it said, where are you from? I'm from Alabama. And it says, where were you born? I was born and raised in Alabama. I've lived here my whole life. Me and my husband, we lived in Mississippi for just a little over a year, but the rest of the time I've lived in Alabama. And like the song says, Sweet Home Alabama. That's what I say. But anyway, what would your parents have named you if you had been a boy? I really don't know. And both of my parents have passed, and so I can't ask them. But I do have two brothers. James is in both of their names, but one's name's Terry and one's Jay. And then I had mama had a baby after me. It was a little boy, but he passed shortly after birth. But she named him John. So I guess it could have been some of those names if I'd have been born before them. But and then it says, what is your biggest accomplishment? My biggest accomplishment, I would say, is my children and my husband. I got married at a very young age, and very young, and a lot of people said, well, they're not going to make it. She's just too young. And but we'll be married 41 years in December, and then my girls. But anyway, I always said I wanted to be the best mom and the best wife that I could be, and I hope I have been. I know I probably made mistakes and things, but I tried to learn from them. And but my main thing in life was to be the best mom I could be and the best wife. And so hopefully so far I've done an okay job with it. Like I said, we'll be married 41 years in December. So I think that's a big accomplishment for somebody who got married so young. And then it says, what is your eye color? My eye color is blue-green, depending on what I'm wearing. Sometimes they look more blue, and sometimes they look more green. And then it says, what is your favorite candle scent? Cinnamon, apple cinnamon. I love apple cinnamon. When I buy candles, that's usually what I buy. So I love anything with that smell. It's just, oh, I just love it. And it says, can you cook? When I got married, I could only cook breakfast and hamburgers, but I learned real quick like how to cook. And I'm a good old country cook. Um, so, I mean, they say my favorite, everybody who eats my cooking says their favorite of all the stuff I cook is fried pork chops. But there's nothing better than fried pork chops and peas and cornbread. And I know a lot of times if we have cornbread left over, um, my husband don't like buttermilk, but I do. And you get you that cornbread and you crumble it up in your buttermilk and chip you up some onion in there. You talk about some good eating. Love it. But they say I can cook. I hope I can. But to me, everybody else's cooking always tastes better than my own. Um, One thing, I didn't have to cook it. I used to love to cook, but I'm not real crazy about cooking now. And it says, what is good about your life right now? Well, a lot of things are good. Um, One good thing is I'm so thankful the Lord's with me every single day, and He blesses me every single day. There's so many things we take for granted, but I am so thankful for my home and our home, all the things we have in our home. I'm thankful for our food, our clothes, all that stuff. And then I'm thankful that I have my health. My husband has his health. My grandbabies are healthy. My children are healthy. And I just thanking the Lord for all that. But right now, my life is, you know, we all have our problems, and we all have, and I suffer with back pain every single day, and any kind of flexion just kills me. After I bend a couple of times, it just kills me. But I can walk, and I'm thankful for that. But you know, we all have um, our problems, but a majority of my life is good. I mean, I can walk. I can use my hands. I have my family, my friends, and I'm just very blessed. We're all need to count our blessings, because some people don't even have a home, and I hate that so bad, especially in the winter time. I try to include all the homeless people in my prayers, because you know, you lay down in your warm bed at night to sleep. I don't know. I just think about the ones that are out in the cold. It's just sad. Um, okay, it says, what is your sign? I'm an Aquarius. I was born February the 12th on Abraham Lincoln's birthday. What scares you about aging? Um, I guess leaving my family and my kids and my grandkids. And I mean, I just, you know, that scares me. And then I would be scared if I couldn't do for myself. And it always scares me, especially, I don't want to lose my mind, which is, I've lost it anyway, but you know what I mean. I hope I always can keep my mind. I hope I can always use my hands. Hope I can always walk and take care of myself. But that scares me, you know, when you get to where you can't do for yourself and you have to depend on somebody to take care of you. That can be a little scary. So, but I'm not scared of dying, because I know I'm going to go to heaven, and I'm going to see my mama and my baby and my sister and my grandparents. You know, I know, you know, uh, I'm not scared of dying, because the Lord's with me. Thank the Lord so much for that. Um, what is your favorite holiday? I love Christmas and everything about Christmas. I love celebrating the birth of Jesus. Um, I think that's awesome, because where would we be without Jesus? Oh Lord, that's scary. I thank God for Jesus. And then I love the Christmas trees and the Christmas decorations and the Christmas songs and the Christmas movies. And I don't care if I get presents, but I love it. Just tickles me on Christmas morning to give my grandbabies and my girls and all Christmas presents and watch them open them, and they get excited, and that makes me excited. And so I really love Christmas. It's and we always have a big breakfast in the morning before we open our presents, and then we usually take turns opening presents. And anyway, it's just really exciting, especially for the kids, for my grandbabies. But yeah, I love Christmas. And it says, what is your guilty pleasure? Well, guilty pleasure. So that would be a pleasure that you feel guilty about. I don't know. But I do feel guilty in the evening times if I decide to take a nap, and then I don't cook supper. I feel guilty about that. I don't know why, but I do. Um, and then I guess sometimes I could feel a little guilty maybe if I buy too much yarn, maybe. I don't know. Okay, what is your favorite show to binge watch? The Golden Girls. I love the Golden Girls. I watch them all the time. Okay, the only channel I watch is the Hallmark channel. And I know the Golden Girls come on the Hallmark channel from 10 at night to 12 at night, except for the Christmas holidays. And so, but every night I watch the Golden Girls, and I crochet in my bed and watch them, and it's just relaxing to me. And then during the Christmas holidays, I watch all the Christmas movies over and over and over and over. And when I'm crocheting in my bed watching the Hallmark channel, that's the only channel I watch. And I love all the movies, the holiday movies. And it says, um, What is one thing you can't leave the house without? That would be my purse, because I usually have everything I need in my purse. My phone, my keys, my wallet. So I usually take my purse. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I am definitely a night owl. I've always been a night owl. Um, I'm not a morning person at all, especially not until I've had my coffee. But even when I worked a night shift, but it worked out good because when I would be at work at night, my husband would be home, and then when he'd be at work in the day, I'd be home. So somebody was always home, and I didn't start. I was a housewife up to my kids got in school, and then I went to work. But anyway, it worked out good because somebody was always here for our children. But I'm a night owl. What is your favorite genre of movie? I love romance. I love romance movies, especially the Christmas ones, like I said on the Hallmark Channel. And I like, um, I guess you would say, Christian-based movies like The Shack. I don't know if any of y'all watched that movie, The Shack, but that was something. But I like movies like that. So I don't like horror movies at all. Nothing scary. I never have. I've always not liked scary movies. And when I was younger, oh, Dracula just scared me to death. What is the last thing you bought? Uh, Lunch today after church. Um, are you a introvert or an extrovert? Well, when I was young, I was an extrovert. And then somewhere along the way, I become an introvert. And now I guess you would say I'm both. I mean, I don't like to be in a big crowd of people, but I enjoy people. I love people. Well, most people. And, well, I love everybody, but you know what I mean. But I guess I could be both. I mean, I like to be alone sometimes, and then so I guess I'm both. Um, what is your favorite book? The Bible. Uh, it's about that book. The Bible is important. We need the Bible. It's got everything we need in the Bible, especially with everything the way it is today. But besides the Bible, I wrote it down. It was a book I read called Embraced by the Light. It's an older book, but Betty Eady wrote it, and she had went in the hospital for some kind of surgery or something, and she passed, but she came back to life, and so she tells her story of what she seen when she passed, and it was real interesting. But if you like books like that, it's called Embraced by the Light by Betty Eady, Eadie. And then Heidi, the book Heidi from when I was a child. I've always loved the book Heidi. Joanna Spyri. I think she's the one that wrote the book, but I really like that book, and I like the name Heidi. I think that's cute. Um, so that was the last of those questions, but Petra from Petra's Happy Place, she added some questions to hers when she did it. She did like a 21, because that was the 20 questions, and then she did a 21 favorite genre of music. I love contemporary gospel music. I love country music, and I love old rock and roll music. I love a lot of different kinds of music, and anything that Rod Stewart sings, I love. He could sing "Rockabye Baby," and I'd be just tickled to death. I guess I'm by Rod Stewart like Crystal is Freddie Mercury. But what's your favorite movie? My favorite movie as of today would be P.S. I Love You. It was kind of a sad movie, but it was a good movie, and it was a comedy like love story movie, and Jared Butler played in it, and I really liked that movie. So if you haven't watched it and you like those kind of movies, it's called P.S. I Love You. And number 23, she wanted to know other hobbies. Well, I love to play Scrabble. I used to play every day, but I don't play every day now. And but I love Scrabble, any kind of word games really. And I collect roosters. My house is full of roosters. Um, I had to sell some of my roosters and then get rid of some of them because I had too many. And my girl said, Lord, Mama, we're having nightmares about roosters as that's all we see, you know. But I love roosters, but I got to where now I only buy them if I see one that's kind of unique or different. And I love the older roosters, like the it don't have to be a new new bought rooster at a store. I like to get the older ones at the thrift stores and places like that that are different. I love plants. I love flowers, and I collect I Love Lucy stuff. I love Lucy, and Lucille Ball is my favorite, and I do binge watch her too. But I have some of the I Love Lucy dolls. I have the I Love Lucy Barbie doll, her little tin lunch boxes, and some picture frames and some signs. But I collect I Love Lucy stuff. I love old bottles, which I kind of had to slack off on my old bottle collection. And uh, I love baskets. I have baskets galore. And something's in about all the baskets I have. But I love baskets, especially unique, different baskets. But I wanted to get on here and share all that with y'all because I noticed, everybody has done it but me. And or just about me. But if you haven't done it, I tag you to do it. I would love to hear Crystal on Bag a Day. I'd love to hear her do this, but I think she said in her live she probably wasn't going to do it, but I sure wish she would because I would love to hear her answers to some of these, which some of them we probably know what her answers would be. But anyway, but if you haven't done it, I tag you to do it. I think they got a different one going around now, but I just wanted to get on and share my answers. Um, I noticed I got quite a few new subscribers, and I just want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Thank you all who have been with me for a while. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you as a subby friend or a yarny friend. And if you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. Leave me comments. I love to hear from everybody. I love to get comments. And then I also wanted to mention that I think I mentioned in my last one, but I wanted to mention again, I finally opened my Etsy shop. So if you haven't checked out my Etsy shop, I would love for you to go and check it out. It's not where I'm not a good photographer, so the pictures are not real good, but I've sold a few things since I started it, and I'm thankful and blessed for every one of you. If you're watching, the ones who bought from me, I thank you all so much. But check out my Etsy shop and see what I put on there. I mean, you don't have to buy anything, but check it out, because God, it's took me like 3 or 4 years to finally get up enough nerve to do one, but I'm kind of swamped in crochet stuff, so I need to try to start trying to make a little money, I guess, off of it, especially here at Christmas. But if you haven't checked it out, I'd love for you to come and check out my Etsy shop. Iloveloopycrochet. And I thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful week and a blessed week. And I love you all, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.